Hey everyone, it's Will, Gamer Dad, with another video for you. So one of my YouTube membership members wanted me to go over a video with how to form a true VC Grasta and how to prioritize using these precious resources in order to make the ones you want. So I wanted to make a video about showing you kind of the steps of making a true VC Grasta and just my thoughts about how to prioritize. So in this case, we're going to upgrade and form a true VC Grasta of a Tentamere proof. So that is for AS Nagi. So first of all, it does take a few steps and it does take a lot of resources. First of all, you will have to use 10 tomes to make a 5-star proof. And a proof is of course a VC Grasta. And so in this case, you'll have to pay the 20 special fragment upgrade cost in order to take it one step further to a semi-upgraded one, and then you have to essentially destroy it or separate it in order to get the materials that you'll need to form VC Grasta for another Grasta. So I'll just show you the steps here. We're going to burn actually a negotiator as well as a Hierophant. The reason for that is that I'm currently farming very hard Riftbreaker, and I will be able to farm more tomes as needed to make more, Grasta, either to shred or to eventually get true VC Grastas for both Ewan as well as for Mariel. Now in this case, keep in mind I already upgraded it once, and you can see that if I destroy it, which I am going to, you get 60 special fragments as well as 10 special crystals. There's currently no other way that I know of on how to get other special crystals. So essentially you will have to get 60 of any one 5-star tome if you want to make a true VC Grasta just using those resources. Keep in mind that you'll have to pay 30 to make 3 VC Grastas. You'll pay another 30 and make another 3 VC Grastas, and then you upgrade 3 of them once and then shred them to get 30 special crystals in order to form the other 3. So I hope that kind of makes sense. Seems a little bit convoluted, but I hope you get the idea that essentially is a lot of resources. Now in this case, we are using the proceeds from destroying the Negotiator and the Hierophant, and we're just basically upgrading the Tentamere proofs instead. One thing to note, because proofs or VC Grastas of AS characters are much harder to get, they're only formed by using 5 treatises. I would highly recommend not shredding any of those. You really only want to shred tomes that you're currently farming in the areas so that you can kind of replenish them slowly. And in this case, also, you do have to unequip the Grasta from your characters in order to kind of combine them, because it won't allow you to combine Grasta or destroy Grasta that's already been equipped. So being that rescinding Grasta is now free, doesn't cost any git, we'll just travel to the future Garrelia, Cat Shrine Remnants, and turn in those 3 upgraded Tentamere proofs in order to get the true VC Grasta for AS Nagi. Now if you're wondering why I'm choosing AS Nagi over, for example, other characters, we'll hold that thought. For some reason, it's not allowing me to exchange. It would usually automatically say trade a 3 for 1. Let's go back to the Cat Shrine and see if there's anything else I'm missing. Anyways, why am I using her? Because my overall feeling about upgrading VC Grasta and into true VC Grasta is you really want to have at least 1 VC Grasta for each of your characters on your main team. So for example, in the case of Ewan, Mariel, a lot of my Earth team, for example, or other kind of teams, make sure you have at least 1 VC Grasta, which means you'll need at least 10 tomes from that one particular for that one particular unit in order to make that. And then of course you have to find the appropriate tome or VC Grasta to destroy. Now in this case, OG Naga was sharing Grasta with AS Nagi, and so we're going to have to unequip it from OG Naga as well before turning those 3 in. And so I'm going to just travel back to the future and get it all done. So let me know in the comments below if you're targeting any particular VC Grasta, or you're just kind of going as, just playing by ear. After this part is done, where I'm going to upgrade and equip the true VC Grasta for AS Nagi, I'll kind of show you a list of the Grasta that I currently own, as well as some thoughts about who I'm working on, and kind of prioritizing as well. So in general, like I said before, make 1 VC Grasta for each of your characters. The reason for that is the ones you use anytime you use a VC, it'll VC in, and instead of having, for example, a 1-turn benefit, it'll have a 2-turn benefit. Now in this case, AS Nagi before upgrading had a 2-turn boost of power for 40%, and after equipping the VC Grasta, it's now 60%. Now, some true VC Grasta actually give additional benefits beyond the regular VC Grasta, and so you'll have to use the Another Eden wiki and kind of look up which characters have the additional benefit. Characters I'm thinking about overall that have extra benefits on the true VC Grasta are people like, for example, I believe AS Foreign has a VC benefit. There are some others ones that I can't remember offhand. Some of these true VC Grasta proofs also didn't need any upgrading. In case of Skull, for example, if you've finished the P5 dungeon, you'll get that for free. You can see that I worked very hard to get the true Jin proof for Mayufa. I mean, she is the backbone of my Earth team, and so working on that was absolutely no problem at all. In the case of Serene, I was grinding Amy's Light anyways, and so I had more than enough Empress proofs to combine into a true Empress proof. Also, keep in mind that she's also on my end game Earth DPS team. Deidre is another free character. You did get the free proofs for free, but again, you have to pay for the upgrade, and the true Tentament proof. I guess you guys can see the trend here. I'm really outfitting my Earth team with all true VC Grasta. In the case of Elga, you know that on my non-elemental DPS, she is the main source of my DPS on the Slash team, and so I upgraded that as well. So these are some of my reasons for choosing. Essentially, either because you like them, or you use them so often that even the extra 10 stats on it will make a difference. Remember, the regular VC Grasta gives +5/+5. The true VC Grasta is essentially 3 of them into 1 +15/+15. So you can see I have a few of these, Agent, Inspector. I'm working on actually getting Renries as well, but that one's in Xeno Domain, so like I said, I have to kind of alternate between Xeno Domain and Rift Breaker. And you can see that I have the High Priestess for my AS Meryl. With the Gale Force proof, I'm hoping to eventually land Felmina. I know that her banner is coming up in the next little while, and so I have saved a couple of proofs, so eventually if I do hit her, I can at least give her a regular VC Grasta and enhance her moves for 2 turns for her VC instead of 1. Same with Bryonic, that is for his Mina, which I never pulled, so I would love to get that. My waifu, of course, Suzette. That's for AS Nike. Even for Shigiri, which is coming up. And you can see Iska. So yeah, there's a lot of ones that I just formed just to make sure I don't destroy them. And there's a few that I haven't gotten enough resources to do either. Like I said before, it takes a lot of resources. And so, I just form them when I get 10. I actually visit Cat Shrine regularly, form them when I have 10, and then kind of look down on my list and see which one I have more than 3 of and shred it that way. I hope this video at least gives you some insight as to, what to do with the Grasta. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.